Good afternoon, welcome to GrainTV. It's August 11th, 2014, one day before the USDA report. Let's take a look at the quotes here, see where the grain settled out. We had new crop corn up 4 3/4, new crop beans down 11.5 cents. We had Chicago wheat trading lower 2 3/4. One story catching some headlines today, Cody, was strength out of the August soybean contract. We do have last trade day here coming up. Break down for us what was going on there.
Absolutely. Well, there's not a lot of participants in this market, but for those that are still in this market, particularly the ones that are short, are getting squeezed pretty significantly. Basically what's happening, I believe, is that you have some shorts still left in the market, and the longs are eager to take delivery. They're okay with it. Right. And even if they bought it at these prices here, they could actually take delivery. But I think we're seeing some shorts here that are not necessarily wanting to deliver the grain. If they don't have it physically, right now with the prices moving higher, I think it just forces them out of the position here to level off the book here before last trade on Friday. So I think it's just a classic short squeeze at the end of the marketing season, and it's played by individuals here in kind of a different market scenario than the rest of the contracts.
Yeah, we saw a little bit of strength there on the September contract as well, so it still does seem like in the soybean complex in general, regardless of what's going on in August, we did see some bull spreading here once again today. After the market closed, the big piece of information that we got out from the USDA was the crop progress numbers here, and as you can see, we had corn, good to excellent rating, remain unchanged here week over week. Soybeans were down 1% there, and spring wheat remained 70% good to excellent. Coming into this report, analysts were expecting corn and soybeans both to remain unchanged, so you could argue that it's a little bit of a bullish story here with soybeans down 1%, but with tomorrow's USDA number here on the horizon, I wouldn't expect a significant move in the overnight session. We had a relatively quiet trade day today. Cody, we are going to be getting that corn yield number out tomorrow. This, in my opinion, is going to be the biggest focus of tomorrow's report. Can you kind of break down what the trade's expecting and what you're kind of looking for out of the number?
Absolutely. Well, first of all, I think it's the biggest focus because there's a very wide range of analysts' expectations. We know how great the crop is, but just how great is it going to be? So I think, when you look at the analysts' expectations, you have anywhere from about 174 bushels per acre to about 67 bushels per acre. So that's a very wide range here, and would really any one of those would affect the balance sheet in a very significant way. Right. I personally think that we're probably, when you look at the August trade expectations of 170 bushels per acre, I wouldn't be surprised if we come out a little bit shy of that here. I think the USDA, I think when we're talking about yield, I think they'd be more apt to be more conservative than to try and be aggressive on getting this number right the first time. They always have the ability to raise that yield number down the stretch here. The other reason I think we might come in a little bit lower than this average analyst guess is because when you look at the poll of analysts, there's some analysts out there that are trying to guess what the USDA will come out with as a final yield number, and there's some analysts out there that are trying to guess where the USDA is going to come out in the August number. And I think those two are very different. They're very different animals. So when you look at that, what we may have is a skew of a little bit higher than where people are expecting this USDA report to land. So I kind of think probably somewhere around 168, 169 is what we're likely to see out of the USDA. But of course, this is a very unique year, incredible production out of there, and I may be surprised as well. Logan, what are we expecting out of soybean?
It looks like it's shaping up to be a relatively quiet report for corn, or at least that's what the industry expectations are pointing to. As you can see here, just expecting about 0.3 bushels per acre added to the soybean yield number. Production relatively unchanged, and as a result there, ending stocks down just 1 million bushels. It looks like a lot of traders are looking for some demand side revisions higher in this report to maybe compensate for very marginal increases on the production side. When we're looking at the soybean crop right now, kind of this stretch, early August into the first couple weeks in September is really when the yield is going to be defined on this crop. So a lot of analysts, as a result, looking for the USDA to be very conservative when looking at the soybean number and not looking for a lot of change in the forecast there. We're going to get these numbers, though, out from the USDA at 11 o'clock tomorrow morning Central Time. If you want to get live quotes on your home computer or on a mobile device for tomorrow's report, You can go over to grainhedge.com. You can fill out your name, email address, and phone number and get a free download of our live trading platform and take a look at it for yourself. As I said, view live quotes out of Chicago on your mobile device or desktop computer tomorrow when that report comes out at 11 o'clock Central Time. If you have any questions about that or need help getting it installed, feel free to call our office. Number is 877-472-4607. Thanks for joining us here on a Monday. We'll see you tomorrow for the USDA report.